Are you waiting for the prices to drop and think, wow, the prices have gone so high? Are you thinking about the interest rates going down? They were 3% almost a year ago, now they're almost 6%. Are you thinking about, hey, is there a recession coming? Should I wait or should I buy? If you're a buyer thinking about these concerns, they are great concerns, so you may want to watch this video towards the full length of it. It has some great information, and let's get started. And if you're a buyer, I can understand and appreciate the concerns you have, because here's what has happened in the last 6 months and almost last year. Home prices have still gone up. Number of home sales have gone down in the first 6 months. There is more homes on the market, yet there are multiple offers. Interest rates have gone up, yet there people are buying at full price. And there's a concern about recession. Stock prices are down. So where is the market headed? If I was a buyer, I'd have the same concern. Yet, if you want to buy, you need to make the right decision to buy and decide whether you want to buy now or you want to wait till 2023 or 24 or 25 or 26. Tough choices, but the choice has to be made. Hi, I'm Mike Patel, by the way, and thanks for watching this channel and visiting these YouTube videos. I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel as I come up with updates and reports and tours about homes, not only in Anaheim Hills, but anywhere in the area. So your subscription to my channel would mean a lot to me. And also, please share this video. And talking about videos, I did a video last couple of weeks ago, and there's a lot of views on it. It's about housing and market shift. The link will be there at the end of this video, so please feel free to watch it. They'll give you a great idea of what's happening on the market. Is there a market shift? Which there is. And how will the market shift affect you as a buyer and also you as a seller? So let's take a look at some numbers. The first thing that happened when the interest rates went up is that a lot of the buyers panicked and slowed down on buying. In fact, a lot of the buyers were out of the market. They could not afford to buy what they wanted to buy anymore because the rates went up. So how does the interest rate affect your affordability or your payments or your chance of qualifying for a loan and for the house that you want in a specific area or a specific neighborhood at a specific price? But let's look at some numbers here. If you take $1 million home and you put 20% down, so the loan amount is $800,000, at 3%, your payment, which includes principal, interest, tax, and fire insurance, would be approximately $4,500. Now, today, if you were to buy that same $1 million home, and let's say today's rate is approximately 5.5%, July 7, 2022. So the payment on a $1 million home with a 20% down at 5.5% would be approximately $5,600 a month. The same house at 3% was $4,500 a month. So your payment just went up $1,100 a month for the same house. So your affordability has gone down. Lenders may look at it and say, hey, you cannot afford this house at $1 million, so you may have to buy a $900,000 house. So the affordability index has gone down as soon as the interest rates went up. So when the rates go up, affordability index goes up as well. That means your chances of buying a home gets smaller and smaller, and that affects the housing market, which it has, and we'll talk about that as we go along. So here are some charts and graphs we are going to visit so we can get a better understanding of what's happening in the next year or next 6 months or next couple of years, so you can get an idea why, or you should wait, or you should not even buy and wait a few more years when the prices go down or the rates go down, if they go down. So let's look at chart number 1. It talks about the existing home sales. In 2021, 6.5 million homes sold in 2021, and in 2022 the projected sales of home sales is almost 5.4 million homes. So there's a significant drop in the number of home sales, and of course the idea or the thinking behind that is there's a shortage of homes, and of course it could be because the rates went up, but there's a significant drop in the number of home sales. So let's look at chart number 2. So here is a chart on existing home sales and the median sales price. This shows the percentage of change year over year, and this data is from National Association of Realtors. As you can see, as of May 2022, the home price is up 14.5% compared to last year. So even though the interest is high, prices have gone up in the first 4 or 5 months of 2022, and projections are they're going to go up. So let's wait and see what happens. One of the other factors that is of concern to buyers like yourself, whether to buy now, wait, or not buy at all, is the looming concerns about a recession. People are thinking about a recession coming up in spring of 2023. Some experts are saying we are already in a recession, but we're not seeing it. But here's what happens in the housing market during a recession, and when there's a recession, it does not mean there's a housing crisis. Let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the last 6 recessions. In the last 6 recessions, 4 out of the 6 recessions, there were actually home price increases. Only in 1990s, there was a 2% drop in the recession. And in the 2008, in the major housing bubble, there was a 20% of price drop in the recession of 2008. But if you look at the other 4 recessions, home prices went up on an average of about 4%. So just because there's a recession coming or recession looming doesn't mean that there's a housing crisis. In fact, the way that is right now, with a lot of home equity and a shortage of homes, there may not be a price drop. One good news about home buyers is that there are more listings coming on the market compared to last year. Let's look at numbers. In January of 2022, there were 326,000 new homes that came on the market in January. In May, new homes that came on the market was $546,000 according to National Association of Realtors, which is good news for the buyers for several reasons. Number one, if you're a buyer and when there's more inventory, it takes longer to sell. That means you don't have to write an offer the first day you see it. You can have a few days to think about it or compare that home to other homes. The second thing is when there's a lot of homes on the market or more homes on the market, they probably won't get 20, 30 offers that used to get last year. They may just get 1 or 2 or just get 1 offer. So the bidding wars reduces when there's more inventory, which means that the prices are not jumping. And the other thing benefit for you as a buyer is that when there's more homes, you have more choices. I remember last year when I took out buyers to see homes in the weekend, it used to be 1 or 2 homes and that's it. They had to make a choice. Now, for the last 2-3 weeks that I've been going out, I'm actually showing 2 to 4 homes per weekend, which is almost double the number of showings. So more inventory is advantageous to the buyers. It'll take longer to sell. Prices will stabilize. Doesn't mean they'll drop. And you have more choices to look at to pick your dream home.